and my name is Raymond Buchan. Today is a very special day for us, the 9th of September. It is really long overdue that whenever elections take place, results are already out before the active execution of duties by the new office bearers. They first need to be inducted, to be shown how things are done. But because of so many other problems here and there were challenges that we could not really have the induction done immediately. The most notable one is the lockdown, COVID lockdown. That first barred gatherings, and even here at the district, the technical staff were scaled down, 30%, others up to 10%, and made things really quite worse. But today, it is an opportunity that all the elected leaders at the district level, Council 5, including the district chairperson, are going through induction training. Induction training is a session done to introduce the new leaders on what to do and what not to do. That you are to start from here and you stop here. This one, it is not your role, the role goes to some other person. So we are being told, and how do we do? There are methods of doing things. If you are a councillor, a political leader, how do you do your things? Do you do as a technocrat? There are disparities. But
Labian Emmanuel is my name. District Councilor representing OYELLA in Kitgum District Council. Today, the 9th of September 2021, is the first day of our 3-day induction training organized by Kitgum District Local Government. I want to submit that the training, although it has been long overdue, but is very strategic, considering that the majority, close to 85% of the district councillors are first-timers. And from the look of things, when we started the first 2 council meetings, all the indicators were there that we really needed this training. Our expectation is that during the 3 days training, we shall come out when, among others, we really know our roles as councillors. We know our roles and duties as a council. We also know the roles of the other stakeholders that we work with. We also expect that this will help strengthen the office of the Speaker and individual councillors, so that we do our different roles from informed point of view. Learning is a continuous process, but I think this is good for the beginning. Thank you.
Anate District Councilor, Machumpi Luakna OROM, Ikiten Sub-County. Malupe kifoin makombe dichawane watika naone. Anane ne fonyi tiki kwany maduong. Kitian log ne wan chiman wabero first for our second council meeting. Dano no gen pengeyo procedures. Unyo kit machalo mirgido kere kika choke. Ero komberi madong kitika chako training. Madano dong tika ngeo kit machalo mirgitim kijem bukene. Ikare mo ne mana nak enini. Ola ngeni kani council meeting moda ko berutie. Dano dong go bitiu kit machalo mete kere kikome.
Upland TV. Actually, this is a long-awaiting induction training for the Councillor of Kitgum District Local Government Council, and indeed, it is very, very crucial as far as the District Local Government Council is concerned. Basically, today we have learned a lot. First of all, we have learned our attitude to work, the personal interest, the attitude of the individual. All councillors, they are much convinced with the explanation that the facilitators gave us. Then we were able to unlearn, relearn and even learned those techniques, how to handle the local government. And lastly, we were also able to learn that the district development plan that we had, or the national development plan in 2016 to 2021 is different. Those one is National Development Plan 2. Right now we are in National Development Plan 3. That gives us the mandate and the skill, the knowledge on how to handle the National Development Plan and the District Development Plan. That means all of us must come together and this embrace all the councillors. And as I can see, most of the councillors, they are now together and they are emulating and they are converging together to see that the Kitgum district local government, or the Kitgum at large, is more developed in 2026 to come.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank the management of Upland TV for coming with such a rare opportunity to get us interviewed for this important and crucial matter. I would like to begin by saying I'm Honorable John Bosco, the District Speaker, Kitgum District Local Government. Ideally, going back to your question of what you have asked me, I want to begin by saying that orientation is always a better way to go. It acts as a ladder and it prepares us for our desired vision. All along, since we got sworn in on the 18th of May, up to date, we had a lot of challenges. Notably, it has been the interference by COVID, and it prolonged for us the time for our orientation. So it has been really a long-awaited program, but today it has come to materialize hopefully. Ideally, I would want to say that I believe so much that since today we are getting trained, or we are getting our induction, it will help to improve on the weaker areas of our honorable members, as well as the district speaker. Because me, I've been new in the system, and as well, most of the population of our honorable members, or most of the entire population of our council, when you look at our components, majority of them are new leaders. Now that the fact that they are new does not mean also they don't know anything. They have been knowing, but how to deal with those knowledge lawfully is what they learn. So this orientation will provide for them a ground upon which they are supposed to operate within the legal framework of the local government. And more notably when we are in the procession of the council. I had a challenge some 1.5 weeks back when we had our first council sitting, because it was before the induction. Many of the councillors were new. They don't know how to raise a point of order, point of clarifications, point of informations, and so on. And they bridge really a lot of gaps. But
I'm Roy Christopher Bod, the district chairperson, Kitgum District. You know very well that it's a requirement after elections, before the councillors begin their work. They have to go through a process of orientation, that is induction. This has been a very crucial activity that should have taken place more than several months back, because from the start of business, council business, it was a guarantee that the councillors were supposed to be oriented. But we didn't have the opportunity to do that, because the trainers are very engaged. They're moving throughout the country, and all the time they're occupied. So this time we were so blessed to have them on board, so that they take us through this orientation process. And to me, this is a very important exercise, because it's a preparatory exercise. It's like an athlete, before he goes for a competition, has to get trained, he has to get involved in a vigorous training so that his body is fit to do that, competition. This is similar to the situation of the councillors. They have to be taken through a process of preparation so that they are able to handle council business. And I want to say that Kitgum is blessed, because they now have the opportunity to take through the councillors in this rigorous orientation process, which I believe the trainers, the facilitators who are on board are very capable people who are quite seasoned, and I believe what they are going to impart in the councillors is going to be very useful.